Hi everybody, I'm Steve Drewson, Emlyn Williams, Mike Maunder. We're here in Cardiff today to do another UFO interview with a witness. Now we're not sure as yet whether this is connected with Night of the Triangles or very, very close to it, but so that's to be seen. We've come today to Bedford Street.
Which is in just off City Road.
That's right. So if we can find the witness, we'll go ahead.
Yeah. He saw two triangles from his back garden, and it was a winter night in 1983 or 4.
Yeah. So we're still not quite sure whether this is Night of the Triangles yet, or it sounds like it either is or it's very, very close.
So here's the house. Can't be much of a back garden.
It might have been back then, though.
Yeah, but he said he saw 6 lights moving together, east to west, so they would mean going that way, and then so from the back garden he ran out to the front, and then he ran down to the corner, and he said the 6 lights split into 2 separate 3-light formations, sort of like triangles, and headed off towards Cardiff City Centre that way. So we better give him a ring, find out where he is.
Number?
How you doing, Steve. Nice to meet you. Mike, the guy with the camera.
Hi Simon, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
So, still in the family then, the house, is it?
Parents still
Parents
there,
still
yeah.
there. Oh, great. And you were in the back garden when you first saw it?
I was letting the dog out, to be honest, you know, the dog was scratching to go out. My girlfriend had just called. She called the side door. I always remember she used to come down at 10 to 8 in the night, and it was dark. You know, it was winter. I haven't got a date for it, that's my problem.
I know roughly when
Yeah, it was around 83, 84.
And he said the following day in the newspaper there was that strange...
It was something like strange lights seen
Seen
over
over
South Wales,
yeah.
yeah. And I remember it because my mother brought it home because I told her.
that was in the South Wales Argus, was it?
I'm sure it was a South Wales Echo.
Echo.
I've been looking this morning, I've been up the library.
Yeah, and I told you about this, what we call the Night of the Triangles.
Yeah.
So there was a piece in the Echo about what Carol saw over Cardiff that night.
Right. Yeah.
And you said it definitely wasn't that article.
No, it was.
So it wasn't that night then.
I got a feeling it's a different.
So we told them different events.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we didn't know about this event. So
Yeah,
as soon as we can find that article in the paper you're referring to, we'll have the date then, won't we?
yeah. Well, when I saw the Night of the Triangles, I thought that must be it. That must be the. You
Anyway,
know.
tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying I was just about to let the dog out. He was scratching, and my girlfriend knocked the door, so I let her in first. I said, I'm just going to let the dog out. And as I opened the door, it's only a little backyard, I opened the door. For some reason, I looked up to my right, which is in that direction, coming from City Road area.
Should we walk down the lane so we can get
Yeah.
sort of a bit more idea? Quite hemmed in here with buildings, isn't it? You haven't got much of a sky to look at.
No, this has been changed now. There used to be a bathroom, downstairs bathroom. And coming from that direction, over that building there, was 6 white lights. Just solid, doing flashing or nothing. It was just 6 white lights. And I called my girlfriend and said, come here quick. She said, oh, what is it? I said, just quick, come and have a look at this. And there's these 6 lights just slowly cruising across from that direction. And she's like, you know, what's that? What the hell is that? I don't know, if you've seen something totally unusual, you just like, it stops you, you know? And 3 of the lights sort of moved away from the other 3, and you could see they were like triangular formations. Imagine like a white light on each corner, you know, each point. And I don't know how high up they must have been about. We weren't that high up. From my kind of judgment of perspective, you know, It must have been about between 500 and 1,000 feet up, maybe.
So what, light aircraft height, or not even that?
No, less than that.
Less than
Everything.
that, okay.
It's quite built up this area as
Sure,
well, you know.
okay.
It's a clear sky.
I can't remember. Well, I didn't see any shape, any solid body in between.
Just the
I
lights
could just
picking
see
up the
these
shape.
lights.
And I take it the one light at the front and one on each corner at the back then, is that what we're looking at?
Yeah,
Yeah?
and like I say, 3 of the lights moved away from the other 3.
And what sort of speed were we travelling at?
If it was a plane or a if it was a plane, it would have just dropped.
So it was very slowly.
And there was no sound. There was
What colour
nothing.
were the lights?
They were white.
And what, were there any flashing lights?
Nothing
And
flashing.
were these lights sort of whole, or were they shining downwards, or were they just... They were just like... They weren't particularly like spotlights or anything
No, they
shining
were just like
downwards?
round white lights. They were, spaced apart, obviously. Yeah, they weren't doing anything.
Okay. And what about sound-wise?
Nothing.
Nothing at all? Nothing?
Nothing. No sound.
So when they were together, when there was 6 lights, what sort of formation did it look like?
Well, to me, as soon as I initially saw him, I was like, it was just a cluster of lights.
Mm.
And it was only until one, like I say, 3 moved away from the other 3,
Yeah.
and I had a feeling there was like 2 objects, you know.
Right, so would they have been one in front of the other originally, or beside each
They
other?
were kind
or
of side by side.
side by side?
Yeah,
And moving together,
yeah.
no
They-
sound.
No sound, really
So
slow.
they're going east to west.
Yeah, from this direction, they come across, City Roadway,
Okay.
and we watched them go across until they went over the roof of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we run to the front.
Yeah.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
go down.
At the front then. Okay.
You said you ran down to the end of the road.
Yeah, we come out to the front here and watched them into the church. Then they went over that direction there.
So did they turn, alter course?
No, they just kind of went and kept going into a straight kind of line.
And where were you at this point? Did you go down?
Well, we were on the door for
Yeah.
a bit. Watch him go across. And I run down to the corner.
Should we go down there?
Yeah.
What sort of speed were they travelling at?
It's hard to say.
Slow?
It was like maybe 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
that slow.
They didn't shoot across, they
No.
just sort of ambled along.
No, because we had time to watch him from there in
Okay.
the garden, from out the front. And I came down, she stayed down on the door, but he went onto the corner. And city centre's only about a 10-minute walk from here.
It was evening. I think you said 7:50 roundabout. In the evening.
So as you get the bus down, it was usually around about 10 to 8. Used to turn up.
Is there anybody else out in the street who saw it, or not?
Didn't notice anyone. I was so engrossed.
So was this where we were at this point?
Watch them go across. See the building there? See that tall building there?
Yeah.
That's in Cardiff Centre there.
The office block.
Yeah. And he went over that direction. So, a lot of people must have seen it.
Is that St Peter's Hall?
That's St Peter's Church, St Peter's Hall
Yeah,
on the back.
And it just went off into the distance.
I was watching until I couldn't see him any longer.
Did it stay on the same course?
Yeah, it was like just from that direction until he went on his side over there. There was no.
How old were you then?
Well, I think I was around about 17 or 18. If it's around 8, because I always thought it's kind of 83, 84.
Yeah.
It's just I see in the girl at the time, etc. So I just wish I'd have taken the date. But my mother showed me. She came home the following day because she was out. My dad was out. He never went out anywhere. And for one night, he went to visiting somebody. And you think, no one's going to believe this now. But he's quite open-minded, like. And my mother came in. I think it was my mother or father. They came in one after the other, more or less, and we were telling them all about it. I remember the following day, she brought a paper. I'm sure it was the Echo. She always bought the Echo. She still buys it now. But she showed me. She said, "Look at this, big half a page. All these strange lights seen over South Wales. It was all these different reports of people had seen it phoning into airports and the police and and people wanted to know what was going on. There was a guy there who he said if anybody had seen anything, they want to drop him a line, you know, send him a letter about their experience. So I wrote a letter. I'm sure I can't remember his name.
I think could be Bill Rich. Could be. He was a local investigator for Bufora at the time.
I got a feeling he was from Caerphilly way.
Caerphilly way. All right. Well, Bill Rich lived down in Llandoch.
Not
Right.
David Richards?
Down.
David Richards wouldn't have been
So his
anything.
name was mentioned in the paper then, was it? As if anybody sought to write to him, is it?
Yeah, I actually sent him a letter.
Yeah, we'll have to find the article.
Yeah, he came down unannounced when I wasn't here. I got my girlfriends, you know. My dad answered the door and he invited him in. They were chatting for a while.
So you contacted him initially then, did he? Or how did he know about you?
Well, I sent him a letter.
Oh, you sent him a letter.
Yeah, I sent him a letter. I remember drawing in what I'd seen, my little diagrams and the like triangular formations and that. Yeah, but you know, that's, I tried looking out in the library this morning trying
We called it, yeah, but he was shut for lunch, so we didn't get to go in.
Oh, is it? What, Cathays, is it?
1 till 2, yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
surprised that they've got
Just left it.
the local papers in a branch library. 'Cause it's usually the central library they've got.
Yeah. Well, I phoned him up. He said he moved all the archive, you know, reports and that down to Cathays.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
but yeah, so
Yeah, we'd have to do a bit more research and just troll through the.
Yeah, it'd be nice if
It was
we
a winter
could
evening.
update.
It was
Oh,
definitely a
yeah.
winter evening.
it was dark, you know, at 10 to 8. It was fully dark. But I just did not make a record of the date. I just
Yeah. Well, as soon as we find the article, we'll know what date it was.
yeah. I looked through different year. I was on 1984 as well this morning, trying to see if I could find any. But I keep on seeing the same ones you mentioned. But you know, the one that this
Well,
is
if you
what
Google
Carol
it.
saw, and I found them actually in the library. There were 4 different.
Going
boats.
back to the incident itself now, were there any other aircraft in the sky that night? Did you notice?
I didn't notice
Or the
anything.
following day, did you see any activity in the sky at all?
No,
Nothing that comes to mind.
no.
If you were to hold something at arm's length to cover the size of the object, when the 6 lights were together, how big do you think it would be? At arm's length. What would you hold?
I mean, if you were, say, holding that
Yeah.
20 pence piece out there, would that cover the object?
No, it was much bigger than
It
that.
was bigger than
Yeah.
And they actually went right over you, did they?
Well, yeah, like I
From
say,
the garden.
over the garden and across this way. Just cruising.
Yeah.
So I'm watching the rain.
So how big do you think it is?
I would say it would be bigger than a German jet. Each way.
Fair size then.
Yeah.
And it was just the lights you saw, you didn't see the body of it.
Didn't see anything
Didn't
else.
see it in
No.
between the lights.
No, it was just these 3 spaced out lights formation. Just the lights. Just
Kind of.
no, they were bright. It was like a white modern light there. Just solid white lights. Just
We moved that out a bit out of the breeze. But yeah,
Oh, it's better, isn't it?
yeah, that's better.
yeah, just like I don't know, sometimes you see those white lamps, you know, coffee table lamps or whatever. It was just like a white round sphere on each point, you know.
Definitely unusual.
I've never seen anything like it before or since, but yeah, we were just looking and thinking, what the hell's that, you know? It was nothing I'd seen before. You know? And she was the same, you know. We just stood there.
It certainly ties in with a lot of other incidents we've reported around the same time, by the sounds of it as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's really interesting.
I had a friend I was speaking to through work, and said we were talking about something, and that subject came up, and he said he saw something strange once. And before I said, oh, so I'd seen something. Before I had the chance to say, he told me about his sighting. And he said he was going to a party up in by the Balfour Way, with a flyover, and he said he saw this black triangle. He said above Balfour flyover, and I hadn't mentioned anything. I hadn't told him my story yet. But he said I think it was in the summer. It was like light. And he said it was just this black triangle in the sky. You know.
Are you still in touch with him?
I haven't seen him in a long time.
And when did that occur?
Well, he because I told him my story then. I said it was around about 83, 84. He said, oh no, this is before that.
Oh, before that.
So a year or two before, I think. Yeah. So
It's amazing, isn't it? You're just chatting with people and all these stories come up.
Oh yeah. Everyone seems to have. Oh yeah, I saw something. It's strange, you know.
Yeah. Well, this particular sighting you had around that time, you know, we initially thought it was just in our local area of Swansea, but since we made inquiries, I mean, it's happened in Cardiff, it's happened in Porthcawl, Neath, and then it's happened
With the Tidwell?
west of Swansea as well,
all at the same time,
way, and across the channel possibly as well, you know, Devon coast as well, so and all around the same time as Evelyn says. So,
but it seems that your sighting was a different night to what we call the night of the triangle. Because you're referencing the article in the newspaper. So as soon as we find that, we'll know.
Yeah, once we tie that down, we'll be able to tie down.
It'd be nice to find out when it was, but it was around that time. It had to be. It just.
Right. Well, thanks, Simon.
Yeah, brilliant.
We've covered it all.
Nice to talk about it.
Excellent.
Okay.
Cheers, thank you. Oh, you've got more hands than me.
Pockets.
Okay,